Cinematic movie ratings explained. Let's start with the basics. Movie ratings exist to guide audiences. Back in the early days of cinema, there were strict moral codes about what could and could not be shown on screen. Those rules were created to protect the public's moral fabric, whatever that meant. But as society evolved and got bolder, those rules collapsed, replaced by the modern rating systems we know today. Panels of reviewers watch films and assign ratings based on a mix of context, frequency, and intensity. It is not just about what happens, but how it happens. For example, a single punch in a comedy might pass for family viewing, but the same punch in a dark thriller with blood and dramatic sound design could push the rating up. The context matters, and that subjectivity is what keeps this system both useful and endlessly debated. Research from psychology and media studies shows that exposure to certain content can shape behavior. That is why the core idea behind ratings. So ratings, in theory, protect developing minds. But here is the catch. Not all ratings are judged the same. In most systems, there is a board made up of parents or reviewers from the general public, not psychologists. That means ratings are based more on perception than science. One viewer's "too scary" might be another viewer's "meh, whatever." And here is the wild part. Filmmakers know how to game the system. Add too much blood, cut one frame. Too much language, swap a few words. Boom. Lower rating, bigger audience, more ticket sales. It is an art form all its own. So when you see a rating before a movie, remember, it is not an exact science. It is a blend of psychology, marketing, social norms, and a pinch of human bias. Over the years, researchers have even analyzed trends and found that modern movies have more intense content than older ones, even though the ratings have stayed the same. That means what counted as edgy 20 years ago might be considered mild today. So yeah, movie ratings are less about controlling art and more about managing expectations. But in the end, it is you, the viewer, who decides what is right for you. Because ratings are not laws, they are guidelines. It is part moral compass, part marketing trick, and part cultural time capsule. Movie ratings are not perfect, but they do remind us that art and its impact still matters.